Well, I mean, being down a set and tie-break in the second set, obviously, there's danger written all over that situation, but it's not really that much time to waste, thinking about that kind of stuff. You just hope that it's going to turn your way. So it did, so I'm happy.
Did he really surprise you tonight? Or if he did, what did he surprise you with?
Well, I mean, it couldn't really surprise me because I haven't played him that much. I only played him 4 years ago. That's such a long time ago. But there, I remember set 3 and 4. He started to play really well, and I was happy to win in 4. Now, today, I mean, I've seen him play, quite often. I've seen, how hard he can hit the ball, how well he can serve, and so he was just proving himself tonight. What a good player he is, and I expected a tough one. You always get ready for 5-setters, but they're fun when you play them. Sometimes, of course, they're hard physically and mentally, and the pressure's huge on me. Because Igor doesn't have a whole lot to lose. For me, it's way worse. So I'm very happy with the way we competed tonight. I think it was really fair, and he's a wonderful player.
Well, it seemed like a turning point in that match was that one point where you hit the drop shot, you raced in to get it. The crowd was cheering while you were running in. You lobbed him, then he missed the backhand. Could you hear the crowd cheering as you were running? Did you sense that was a turning point in the match?
Well, I mean, obviously it was a break point. It was huge to get the first break in the 5th set. All I remember was I was just hoping to get the ball back in play, and I had the feeling I had kind of a good contact, but I wasn't sure if it was high enough to make it over the net. And as I was turning around, I looked and I saw him actually attempting to do a drop shot. So I just started to run, and then once I got up there, I felt a bit more. I felt better again after the whole spinning and running and everything. And then I just thought, you know what? I think even if he can get to it as a volley, he has to back and smash it, which is probably not his favorite shot. And he went in and he missed it. It was a good moment. I think the moment of the night.
Marshall, you said in your on-court interview that you're very happy with how you played tonight, and you seemed genuinely elated. I mean,
genuinely what?
Elated.
I don't understand. Elated yet?
Happy, and a very high point of emotion.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, do you really feel like this was if you could just describe the feeling on the victory tonight? You had some tough moments in the match.
Yes, I mean, I think it was really entertaining, not only for the fans but for both of us. And I don't remember if I ever played an entire 5-set match on center court. I remember playing Andre in 5 sets, but that was over 2 days. And other than that, I don't quite remember that many. I don't give myself the opportunity that much. Because I always win easily, and then 5 sets don't happen. So like this, it's different. It's fun for a change. For me, same as the Australian Open when I beat Tipsarevic 9-7 in the 5th. Being part of those sort of dog fights, it's fun. For me, and I was really happy because you go in 5 sets, you go through different stages, of feelings, of playing well, playing bad, and in the 5th set you just try not to make that many errors, and hopefully you'll get off a good start. And that's exactly what happened. So I was just really pleased with my fighting spirit.
In hindsight,
it wasn't an easy match, Federer, but were you surprised at some of the choices he made, especially from the third set going forward?
From the
third set going forward, some of the decisions he made that
he made? No, I mean he's a risky player from the baseline. He takes incredible chances, especially with his forehand. I was struggling in the beginning to read his serve. I think he really's got some serious pop on his serve. He's got a great second serve. A lot of spin on it, nice pace as well. So it makes it hard to really get on the offensive from the start. And he was dictating play. So of course he's going to try to change it up a little bit. No, I mean I think he played a good match from beginning to end.
Many people are curious about your health situation. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think you're over your model that you were working with earlier?
Well, I mean, I feel I'm over it, but maybe I'm not playing, my best yet, who knows? But I need to play my best, All I need to do is get through the matches, and hopefully that best match will come at the end of the tournament. That's really what I'm looking forward to, and I have no complaints. I don't feel like I'm extra tired. I'm not scared to be super tired tomorrow. I don't think physically it was that much of a problem, and those are all good signs to have right now.
Roger, after losing the fourth set,
Going back to the second game of the final set, how much was it a returning point emotionally for you? Did it really feel like it was all downhill from there?
Well, I wasn't really expecting to make a break in that game because I was sort of against the wind. So I was just trying to hope to put pressure on him, and he had I think a bad serving game. I think he had many. Especially on the deuce side, he missed many first serves that allowed me to get into the rallies a bit more, and it's hard for him, to every shot, to hit winners all the time. So I just hope to make a little bit less mistakes and then maybe come up with something when I had to, and it's exactly what happened. So it was sort of a bonus, and I was actually quite disappointed I didn't make a second break, either on the other side with the wind or then against it again, and that put me under a lot of pressure when I had to start saving break points again. So the fifth set was quite a thriller.
Roger, just besides being really happy or elated at the end of the match, you showed a lot of raw emotion throughout the match, especially for you in the fourth round. I'm just wondering if that's sort of indicative of letting out some steam from what's been a frustrating season.
Hasn't been that frustrating, to be quite honest. It's just fun to play on center court, I mean, it's why you practice hard and that you play, good when it's crunch time, and I'm happy with the way I played today when the pressure was the highest, and the crowd gives you that that feeling of going crazy a little bit, so that's exactly what happened to me, same as at the Olympic Games. I think I'm at a stage today where I just really enjoy playing much more again, whereas maybe for a while it was quite always the same for me, go on court and you win all the time, so now you maybe don't take it for granted that much anymore, but it wasn't because I'm frustrated in any way or because it's been a frustrating season. I don't see it this way yet.
Last week.
yeah, Roger, I know you said playing the fifth set was fun, but you lose that fourth set. You remember your emotions right at the start of the fifth set, and were you thinking what I have to do differently, or what you were thinking going into that fifth set after losing that fourth?
Well, first of all, I didn't think I was playing that bad in the first set, for instance. You just got off a great start, and I was always running behind. But actually, I thought I was hitting the ball okay. I was serving well, and just needed maybe a little bit of luck here or there, or maybe an error from him. And that's what I got towards the end of the first set. And the same thing in the fourth set. I think it was very, very even. I just had sort of one game maybe where things didn't really go that well for me. I thought, no excuses, but there was two flashes that went off in the first 2 points of that game. I was down love 30, then I got unlucky with the net court. I'm not saying I would have won the game without those things, but during 5 sets you'll go through tougher periods, and he had a good game there, and that put me under a lot of pressure, and I thought he was serving well in the fourth, so it was kind of difficult to break.
Roger, Gilles came in to this tournament as a qualifier. He knocked off Tommy Haas, then he went on to beat Almagro. He came in the press room and he said that he's coming in with an attitude now that I have nothing to lose. I think I can beat Davydenko. Then he turned around and came out and beat Davydenko today in a really remarkable display of tennis. How dangerous is an opponent like that who feels so empowered, in that he doesn't have anything to lose?
It's been like this for 4.5 years, so this is nothing different for me. This is just a guy who's got even less to lose, than all the guys from 4.5 years ago. It's really the way it is, but I mean, definitely he's on an unbelievable roll. He maybe should have never been, in the quarters, because he could have been knocked out in straight sets by Tommy, we would have a completely different quarterfinal, but I mean, he did well. He fought incredibly hard, in all his matches, and you got to give him credit for hanging in there. It just shows you that if you believe and if you get, if you're right there when it pays off, and I think that's his credit, because I heard he couldn't win matches anymore in challengers, and then all of a sudden now he's in the quarters of the U.S. Open. He played the greatest matches here of his life, so I'm definitely aware of how well he's playing. I saw a little bit of how he played. He plays aggressive, serves well, and he didn't beat Andy for nothing here a few years ago, and that's why I definitely